Drop what you're doing, YouTube. You already know who it is, and if you don't, now you do. It's Big Play Thick. And today, we're going to be showing all you guys how to make some money on the auction house. And I'm sure a bunch of you guys already know this, but I'm sure plenty of you guys don't, and that's why you're here. So what we're going to do here is we're going to go into these sets. I'll show you to you guys one more time. Right. We're here at Ultimate Team. I got a 95 overall team, 96 overall. Once I put my 97 overall Des Bryant in, I still have his 92 in the power-up. But that's irrelevant. What we're going to do is not go to the item miner. That's not what we're going to do. What we're going to do is we're going to go to upgrade sets, and we're going to go to positional heroes, and we're going to go to offense. And it doesn't really matter which one you choose. I'll choose 94 just because it's one fewer click. And we're just going to go into Drew Brees set, click the 85 to 87 overall, sort by buy now. See if there's anything going up. See they're going for about 12, 13K, but there were no snipes in there. We're going to go to halfback, Kareem Hunt. We'll also check his 85 to 87 overall. And essentially what's going to happen is, what you want to do is you just want to go through all of the positions at their 85 to 87 overall, because those are usually the best ones for sniping, because they're the ones that have a higher price for how much they're actually going. And you see we could buy this Andy Janovich right here, sell him for 19, 20K, and make about 1,500, 2K right there, which, you know, that's not insignificant. If you got like 3 mil already, maybe it's insignificant, but, you know, you got, for every 2K you make, you're 2K closer to making more. So I don't think 2K is insignificant. But just for the purpose of the video, I'm just going to be hoping to get some bigger snipes for y'all. Because there are plenty of times when people kind of just post up, you know, their 85 overall elite player for like 4K, because they're not, you know, they're not thinking any better, or they didn't really check his price, or they checked his price at 8 on the auction house, which will only show 84 to 85, and it'll mix the 84s and the 85s together, but the 85s are actually going for a lot more than the 84s, so that can sometimes happen. And honestly, just, you know, go through all the positions, go through all their 85 to 87 overall, sort by buy now, and if there's there's one that's going for a lot less than what all the other ones are going for, you know, scoop it up. This is definitely one of those things that you want to be doing while they're, you know, the prices are pretty high during like the day or like in the middle of the night when there are not a lot of people on. So basically, like, when there are not a lot of people on, then there are going to be fewer snipes, because, you know, there are just fewer people to post things on the auction house. But prices will be higher because there's less of a supply, and whatever cards that are there will be easier to get, because they'll be up there for like minutes at a time. You know, they could be up there for 10-15 minutes, and it's a good snipe, but nobody sees it until you see it. So we're not going to check the kicker, but you see we're just going through that, and we'll flip up to defense and do the same thing, and just, you know, just going through this. It's pretty quick. This probably about be a 5-minute video, so, you know, going through one round of all these guys of all the positions is going to be, you know, 3-4 minutes, which honestly is not a lot of time to be checking 20, in essence, 20 filters. You know, you're checking about 20 positions in the span of 5 minutes, and, you know, what you could be doing is you could be sitting at one filter. You could be sitting at, you know, this Everson Griffin and checking the 90, you know, the 85 to 87 overalls, and you could just be sitting here, you know, refreshing and doing it again and refreshing again. But then you're looking at the same cards. Your variety is so low that you're oftentimes missing out on other snipes just because you didn't get around to them when you could be getting around to them. So this is just, you know, a way to be going pretty quickly through a bunch of filters. And as you can see, this one's a snipe right here. If you can sell for 9,500, which is the cheapest one here, so sell for 9,500, you get another 1,000 right there. So it kind of all depends on what what your price point's at, right? If you're only going for big snipes, you can still get big snipes, but then you only want to go by the positions that have bigger numbers, right? So some of these guys, some of these filters, the guys are only going for 9, 10K. So if you're going for big snipes, skip those. Honestly, just skip those. If you're going for big snipes, you want left outside linebacker, because as you can see, they're going for 40K for an 85 to 87 overall player. So you want left outside linebacker. You want center, because centers, they were going for 30K before, and they fluctuate kind of between 25 and 40K throughout the day. So that's definitely another thing. All right, so that one's not really a snipe. That one you could make like 500 coins. That's not a snipe. I just did cornerback. Wide receivers are also good because wide receivers go for 20, 25K. And what was the other one? There's one more. Oh, defensive tackle. Defensive tackle, they go for what, like 16, 17K, which isn't bad. I mean, it's not a lot, but it's not bad. I think tight ends go for a similar amount as well. But right here, you see that? That's easy, right? That doesn't take any effort, doesn't take any skill. You just got to go through them, and things like that will be there. Oh, I do not want to do that. Haha. And we're gonna put them up. The cheapest one up there was 19K, so we'll put this one up for 18, and it's fine, 17,750. I don't really care. And right, we bought him for, I don't remember, what was that, like 6K, 7K, and we're selling him for 18, and he will sell because he's the cheapest one there. The cheapest one, things usually just tend to sell just because. And in that 5 minutes, we just made, that's 15K. And if you want to go for some of the smaller snipes, and if you want to go through these filters faster and just keep rolling through them and through them and through them, it adds up. Like, that's 15K easily. And honestly, I was surprised we didn't get more than what we just got right there. So obviously, I'm going to appreciate that 15K that I'm about to make, because if you look at my coin total up there, I got nothing, because of course I saw that new Dez Bryant and I have the power up. I'm not going to lie, I spent the 600K to get him, when by next Monday he's only going to be worth 300K, and that's like 300K out the door that I'm never getting back. And I'm okay with that, because that means I'm getting that power up Dez Bryant the second it comes out on Friday. And to be honest, I would have waited till Friday to pick him up, but I also didn't realize the power up sets doesn't come out at the exact same time that the Dez came out. That's right, the 97 overall Dez is here, and we're going to go to the power-ups. And speaking of the power-up Dez, I powered him up in a previous video, so if you want to see me, from step 1 all the way to the highest step, powering up an awesome player like Dez Bryant, you can go see that. But see, he has a 97 overall card, but his highest power-up isn't quite at that card yet. So apparently that's going to come out on Friday. I don't know. I haven't really been big on the whole power-ups thing. I've started powering up recently. I have Kuechly, I have Perfect now, I have Dez, and I have Tyler Eifert. Those are the 4 power-ups I have. I could power up Hudson and Yanda, but obviously I don't have the coin total for that. So basically got to wait for Friday, but then we're going to get, Dez Bryant, and if you want to see him comparing to Calvin Johnson, honestly, he's just the worst version of Calvin Johnson. He's not actually all that good. His catch and traffic is actually a bunch higher. He's obviously got good jump, and his spec catch and release are both going to boost to 99 overall. But honestly, he's not really that fast. He's 6'2", which isn't 6'5", but he's still 6'2". I honestly just think he might be one of those guys that plays super well. He's got 88 strength, which I know strength doesn't matter according to a lot of people who know the game, but I'm not quite willing to give up on it, and I feel like strength does matter sometimes, because I found that Paul Warfield, I hate Paul Warfield. He could never do anything for me. He dropped every ball he got touched, and he got low strength. John Ross, same thing. Whereas Megatron, holds on to things. Dez Bryant holds on to things. So I know it could be the catch and traffic thing, but I think catch and traffic and strength do play a part together. I don't know. It's all speculation. I could be completely wrong. But either way, I hope you all enjoyed that quick little sniping video, and just keep going through that, and you'll be sure to be making hundreds of thousands of coins in the span of an hour, maybe 2. It's really easy, even during popular times when people are going to be buying. It just means that more people are going to be selling. So I hope y'all enjoyed. Leave a like, subscribe, smash that, all the buttons. I don't know what kind of buttons there are, but whatever they are, smash them. And if you want more stuff like this, there'll be more gameplay, there'll be more tips, tricks, guides, etc. Subscribe and you'll get to see those. All right, peace.